Hello, Marcus. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. We will get started with a question from Tomer from Clutch Points.
Hey, Marcus. First of all, welcome back. It's good to have you back. Hope you had a good off season. Just curious, PG the other day on All the Smoke podcast said that you guys failed to make adjustments in the playoffs, and the conversations among the guys should have been what can we change instead of we got this. Why was that the case? Do you feel like you guys just missed out on all the little details?
Yeah, obviously. I didn't think that we put enough time into like breaking down exactly what we needed to fix, and more of just relying on talent and relying on paper of the guys we had. I think I said that during the time we was down there that sometimes I think we're just relying on how good we are on paper, and not actually breaking it down and really finding out what we need to do better, especially during that time being up a certain amount, and being in playoff time and being up 3-1, losing two, or and losing three. Like, I feel as though we didn't really get that detailed in our adjustments.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Sean Powell from NBA.com.
Hey, Marcus, welcome back. Your brother was also a free agent this summer, and I just wanted to know how close was it you guys becoming teammates with the Clippers, and also what was your feeling about him winning a championship?
The first one I don't really want to too much speak on. It didn't happen. So he's happy where he's at, and like I said, I'm always rooting for him. And him winning the championship was was amazing for our family. We've been through a lot in this league. Growing up, that was just an accomplishment for our family as a whole. Being able to take it back to where we grew up and where we're from, and letting the neighborhood see it, and just giving them hope. That was the biggest part, man. Coming from such a far way to get to the point we were, and we are now. That was a big accomplishment for the Mars family as a whole.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Charlie Widows.
Hey, Marcus, welcome back. What did you learn about Ty last year and the time that you were with him, and why do you think he's so well positioned to lead this team starting this year?
Before I got to the Clippers, me and Ty already had a great relationship. He's been around the league, and he's a face of the league. We already had a really good relationship. And the one thing that I like about him is that he's open to listen to different ideas from the players. He's played the game, and he's played with great players. So I think his openness to figuring out what we also like. I think that's the biggest thing that I think that he can connect with us and add a big shot. And the coaching staff is amazing, but I think the biggest thing is being able to connect with the players and understanding the players, and talking to the players and not really having that ego. Rather, he's a great coach, and not being able to adjust from what the players say and not just in his own mind.
All right. Next, we'll go to Cam Buford. Go ahead, Cam.
Hey, Marcus, how you doing, sir? I want to talk about motivation. Ty said the other day that the players need to be motivated. And then I want to ask you about your motivation personally, and then your motivation for the team.
I think Ty definitely hit it on the nose. So it's a good start. It's a clean slate for us. Obviously, last year didn't hit as well as we did, but we on to the next year, and I think guys are very motivated to come back. And I think it hurt to be up 3-1. It's not about the losing; it's about how we lost. And I think that's the biggest motivation for this team. And because at the end of the day, that team wasn't better than us, and we all knew that. And, to be up and to lose, I think that that put an extra sting in our mentality. So now we got something to go out and prove, and I think for the team, I think that's gonna be big for us. And me myself, my motivation has always been high. I've always came and always put my hard hat on and came to work. And I'm appreciative from the Clippers, and that's going to make me play even harder and be more motivated because, you know, they helped me. They took care of my family also. So, you know, I'm very grateful and, you know, I'm going to do everything it takes for, you know, to put my team in the best position. Also, you know, help the younger guys.
Thank you. Next up, we'll go to Farbad. Go ahead, Farbad.
Hey, Marcus, I just want to know, what went into the decision-making of coming back to the Clippers? How did that all go down?
Yeah, that's a cool name. Arbot, cool name.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that first. And then secondly, it wasn't hard. You know, I built a great relationship with the guys around here. Frank is, you know, is one of the best presidents that I've, you know, came in contact with. This is my sixth team, and, you know, he's by far the best. We've always had great communication. And then, you know, it's the biggest thing for players is, you know, to be able to talk to them like we're grown men, you know, and that was the biggest thing is our communication has always been on point. Steve does a great job with this organization, and I've been on 6, and it's been the best I've been on, and I'm pretty sure this is the best one in the NBA. You know, and they do a great job with that logo. He does a great job of, you know, of making guys feel wanted and taking care of players. And, you know, as a player and that's been around, that's all I can ask for. You know, it's just, you know, the respect level and, you know, make me feel like I'm wanted. And, you know, they did that since day one, since I've been here. So it was an easy choice for me.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Ohm. Go ahead, Ohm.
Marcus, congrats on the contract. I was wondering how does the dynamic of the front court change, personality-wise, and even on the court when you lose Montrezl and Jamychal, bring you back though in the physicality, but also add Serge?
You know, I think Serge definitely came and evened it out. You know, Jamychal and Charles is a major, you know, factor of this team, but like it's the next man up, man. Those guys chose the way they wanted to go. And, you know, we just going to beat their ass too. So, you know, we all for it. And, you know, I'm excited to go against them. And you know, kudos to them and their contracts and what they did. But, you know, it's all about the Clippers now. And Serge is going to be a great help for us with his versatility and being able to play the 5 and the 4 and, you know, being able to help Big Zoo and add some more veteranship to this team with Batum also. You know, we got a lot of veteran guys that have been around the league. And, you know, proven guys. So I think it's going to really fit add Tulu in that mix and, you know, bring it all together.
Thank you. Next, we will go to Miriam.
Hey, Marcus, congrats on the deal and hope all is well with the baby. Welcome back. Zubas was saying that you guys, you know, even though things didn't go right in the bubble, that you guys will be better for it because of that experience. Do you think that's true, and in which ways?
I think it's me personally. I'm gonna throw everything that went into the bubble out. That was different, you know, and you know, we had to really get down to the nitty gritty of it. It was different. It was a different component. It was different for everybody. So, you know, the way guys took it, the way guys reacted to it was something that we've never seen, something that we've never experienced. So that leading to this year, I don't think that, you know, that plays a major factor in our team. The only thing that I can say that, you know, that hurts the most is being up 3-1. But at the end of the day now, we're back to, you know, playing in our arenas, back to being home and being able to actually, you know, see our families and, you know, get the right recovery and things like that. And I think that a lot of people overlook that, but there's no excuses. You know, the Denver team was pretty good, but, you know, being out here now and being in our comfort zone, I think it would be way better.
Thanks, Miriam. Next, Andrew Gray.
Marcus, welcome back. Congrats on the contract. You know, yesterday, Lawrence and Ty were talking about the difference it'll make to have PG and Kawhi available for training camp, which they weren't last year. I know you weren't around for that, but you saw how injuries really didn't let this team really get the same lineup together very often. What do you think it'll be like to have those two guys pretty much ready to go at the start, and how challenging will it be this year with COVID to really keep that continuity going throughout the year?
Obviously, with those two guys starting from the beginning of the season and having, you know, building that relationship and building that continuity on the court is going to be major for us. And, you know, they're the two right guys. They're very close, and we're all very close as a team. And, you know, all of us being out there, you know, we all going to have a chip on our shoulder this year. And, the COVID thing, I think everybody has to deal with it. So, it's more of a just, just over making sure that, we're doing stuff together, making sure that our chemistry is perfect. And I think we got the right coaches and the right guys around it to make sure that they implement that and make sure that everybody knows that that's a major factor of this team. And I think, from being in the league for a while, and PG, I think it was 11 year, and me and K came in the same year. I think we all know that. Last year, just, it was different things and different components, but we all could put our finger on it, and that's the best thing. So, it's just time to move forward and get going.
Thank you. Next up, we'll go to Justin Russo.
Hey, Marcus, welcome back to the team. It was reported that you're going to be changing your jersey number for this season to number 8. And I was just wondering if there was any special reason behind choosing that number or anything like that.
I've always liked the number 8. The reason I chose 31 last year because I couldn't get 13. And, I just sat back and I was like, this is a fresh start for me. So I wanted a new number. I wanted to go to 8. And obviously, my brother's 88, so, that kind of, corresponds. And, obviously, Kobe and things like that. So I just thought it was a special number. It's a lucky number. So, I just wanted it.
We have time for one last question. It will come from Chris Henderson.
Congrats on the contract, Marcus. I want to ask you real quick, with a short off season and getting prepared for the season, I know you got to get your body right and everything. What were some things that you worked on personally for you to get better on the court?
Hey man, my game has always been 1, 2, 3. Just watching film and just watching, being more balanced and just working on things with my core and my leg strength. But playing off K and PG, that's going to be easy for me. Being able to be around them this half the season and really get down to see what they like to do on the court. I think it's going to be easy. And also, talking to Ty and having a great relationship with him, I think he's going to utilize me more in the offense. I didn't really think I had a real place in the offense when I got here, and even moving into the bubble, it was more like just getting where I fit in at. And for any player, that's hard to do. But just talking to Ty is getting me in the right spots, letting me have the ball in my hand a little more and play, and set those guys up so it'll be easy for them. I think that's going to help our team tremendously. And staying efficient. That's my game, man. Being able to knock the 3 down and stay efficient.
Great. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marcus. That's all for today. Thank you. We'll see everyone tomorrow.